Kill streaks are one of the best additions to Cold War zombies. So what do they all even do? The combat bow has more to it than what first meets the eye. Yes, it works as you would think, drop back and fire into a horde of zombies, and it delivers a heavy amount of damage and kills a decent amount of enemies. However, this bow excels in taking out individual boss enemies, oftentimes killing them in one arrow in the 30s and 40s. Even if the initial impact doesn't take them out, the burning effect will. Additionally, if you melee with the combat bow, enemies will be lit on fire and die in one melee indefinitely. While it may not be the obvious kill streak to choose, knowing these adjacent abilities could come in useful one day. The hand cannon is a pistol that delivers insane power in every shot. Unfortunately, using this against the hordes of zombies is incredibly underwhelming, only killing a handful of zombies at a time at best. Rather, the hand cannon was purposefully designed to dispatch boss zombies. Stronger bosses like the Megaton and Soldat will take more shots but still go down really quickly. While it may not be capable of mowing down hordes of zombies, being able to individually pick off special enemies at a moment's notice is incredibly satisfying. The Death Machine might be the best ground-based kill streak in Cold War. Pulling out a minigun that is capable of melting zombies instantly will always be really fun. Even better, this thing does wonders against boss zombies too, although they may take a bit more ammo. Perhaps the worst thing about the Death Machine is that you have to be sure you are in a safe place before you pull it out. It will slow down your movement speed and it may take a while to spin up the barrel before it fires. However, the benefit it provides you with is incredible, and it can even be devastating against main quest boss fights too. The Flamethrower is, well, a flamethrower. Much like the Death Machine, the Flamethrower is an absolute unit at lighting up the hordes of zombies. It takes mere fractions of a second to kill a zombie, and it can clear out hordes in an instant. Unlike the Death Machine, the Flamethrower is underwhelming against boss zombies. While it can be effective on some, it requires far more ammo than I consider to be worth it. On the bright side, your movement speed is faster with it than it is with the Death Machine, so this could be a great kill streak for training and completing side quests mid-round. Additionally, much like the combat bow, meleeing with the Flamethrower will cause enemies to catch on fire and die. The War Machine provides you with a grenade launcher capable of decimating entire hordes of zombies. There's really not much else to it. The explosives have a reasonable blast radius that keeps you safe. Those explosions will deal damage to you if you do not have PhD. Surprisingly, trying to use the War Machine against heavy and boss zombies will not be as effective as you may think, taking substantial ammo to kill even the most tame of elite enemies. It's best to save this one for the basic zombies. The Napalm Strike is pretty simple. You choose where you'd like the strike placed, and moments later, a Napalm Strike will come by and create a wall of napalm. This not only kills all the zombies in its path, but it persists on the ground and deals fire damage to zombies who walk through it. When you have the reticle out and are directing the Napalm Strike, take note of the arrows. That is the direction where the Napalm Strike will lead to. The green circle indicates where the beginning of the strike will be, so be sure to place that strategically. It's excellent for clearing hordes, and it does significant damage to boss zombies that find their way into that initial blast. Just be sure to lead your placement. There is a small delay between calling in the strike and it actually dropping its payload. The Sentry Turret works as you would expect. Place it down and it will shoot zombies in the direction you point it. Unfortunately, the Sentry only fires every few seconds and it only kills a small handful of zombies. This could be beneficial if you are camping with a weapon that has a slow fire rate or reload speed, but the Sentry also does not have that long of a lifespan, only lasting 35 seconds before it self-destructs. To compensate for this, it is possible to have more than one Sentry Turret active at any given time. This greatly increases its effectiveness, and it's pretty fun to see too. Unfortunately, you won't see this for long due to its small active time, but it could be fun to try out. The Artillery lets you mark a specific area for a barrage of artillery strikes. The strikes only last a few seconds, but are very capable of dealing incredible damage. Use caution, the artillery strikes can and will cause damage to you if you get too close, but if you have PhD, you will be protected. Use your reticle to mark an area and the barrage will begin in the general area. It goes without saying that this clears out basic zombies without a second thought, but it is also incredibly effective against boss zombies if you can predict their path well enough. Unfortunately, you do need to be in an open area to get the maximum effectiveness out of the artillery. The cruise missile is a streak that you have to pull out a tablet to activate. This is great for panic situations as you are invincible during this entire animation. Once activated, you'll be in charge of a missile speeding down onto the map. Obviously, you're going to need to be outside in an open area to use this streak effectively. Also, the missiles themselves don't have the largest blast radius. It would be beneficial to hoard up zombies before activating the cruise missile. I've also noticed that sometimes when you activate the missile, the zombies will start running towards cover, so make sure you give yourself enough time to pull it out before you lose all of your targets. When in charge of the rocket, you will have 2 additional missiles that automatically launch when they lock onto a target, so be sure you are aiming at the targets you want to destroy. This can be incredibly effective at targeting specific boss zombies, and it can easily clear hordes if they are close enough together. The RCXD is not to be underestimated. Because you have to pull out a tablet to activate it, this means that you can use it in cases where you corner yourself or are about to go down, given that you leave enough space for the RCXD to actually spawn in. The RCXD functions similarly to its multiplayer counterpart, exploding upon impact with an enemy. However, it has a delightfully zombie twist. There is an unstable Ethereum crystal constantly releasing a lethal burst of energy, killing all zombies in the area. To get the most out of the RCXD, you need to take advantage of this blast attack. Find an area where zombies need to climb up to reach you and place the RCXD there. The blast attack will continuously eliminate those zombies until the battery runs out. Be careful. If you run into an enemy at fast enough speed, the RCXD will explode on impact. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping kill streaks we have ever seen in zombies, the Chopper Gunner. The Chopper Gunner allows you to rain down lead from the skies and decimate as many zombies as you can within 30 seconds. This devastating streak can easily kill hordes of zombies with no issue whatsoever. Even boss zombies like the Megaton stand no chance against the Chopper Gunner. As if this wasn't good enough, pulling out the tablet to activate the Chopper Gunner will save you in a bad situation as well. The biggest drawback of the Chopper Gunner is the fact that you need to be outdoors to get a good angle on the zombies. But have fun with it. It's a freaking Chopper Gunner. Try using it in all the different locations to get all the different angles. Cold War has given us so many tools to experiment with, so test things out, try new things, and have fun. And to see what each and every single field upgrade does, be sure to check out this video and stay beautiful.